a little cooler than yesterday. Yesterday at 40 when I did this was the high of the day for me. It went down from there, so I'm not sure how it's going to be today. But it's pretty bright outside. We shall see. And there's a robin in my backyard. Does that mean spring is here?
Seems like it's a little bit of halo time. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. The sun's just in exactly the right spot, I guess. I just saw a flock of robins in my backyard. I'm so excited. Spring is coming. Although, you know, I don't mind winter. This one hasn't been terrible in terms of the weather. We've only had to shovel, really, one time? Maybe twice? I think we only had to shovel Oro once. Anyway. Public service announcement. If you want your water kettle to boil quicker, start your vlog while it's going. What do you bet? It's going to go off any second now. I'm making dinner some tea. Oh, now the sun came out bright, didn't it, puppy? Did you see all those robins in our yard? Yeah? I guarantee you they're not there now. So yesterday I did a little bit of what I said I was going to do. I went and rummaged around in my stash. I tried to find, well, I went on Ravelry, you know, and sorted my stash that's on Ravelry by worsted and found some yarn that I didn't remember using that I thought would be kind of yummy. Couldn't find it. But I can't for the life of me think of what I might have used it for, so. But I've had it forever. So then I just went through my bins and I came up with this. Does that help a little bit? There we go. I got my light bulb back. This is Miss Babs. Miss Babs Babette Repeatable. It's a Yowza, which is a light worsted, 100% superwash merino, 560 yards. It's not quite enough, but I have two of these if I need the other one. Because I started my test of the D'Urbervilles last night. I was a little concerned because it's kind of a very plain pattern where you get a very plain shawl when you're done. But look how pretty it's turning out. I'm really tickled with it. So having kind of a lovely variegated yarn is all you need. So here we go. I think my cord may not be big enough. I think this is only about half the stitches I'm ultimately going to have. But I can find a new cord. So there you go. And I spent entirely too much time on my phone. That was my day yesterday. Way too much time on my phone. Took the dogs for a walk. Talked to my sister. And knit while Dennis was doing his D&D. He had a good time out. And I had a good time in. I finished my Veras. Unfortunately, I thought, oh, I'll go back and start season 1 again, because there was season 1 and season 2 and season 11 on this channel. Opium on YouTube. But there are certain situations where some things on YouTube and I'm not allowed to see it. And the first 2 seasons of Vera are such that I think if I were in Great Britain, I would be able to see it. The United Kingdom. But because of my area, I'm blocked from seeing the other 2 seasons, which is really funny. But I watched a Touch of Frost and I watched a Cracker, and you know, so I puttered around on that channel a little bit last night after I finished off all the season 11 Veras. But I don't think I've seen season 10 either, but it wasn't on that channel. Oh, I wonder if I should just put Vera season 10 in Google, in YouTube search and see what I can find. Is that better? I guess that's better. It's a little bit in my eyes and it's a little bit glary, but there you go. Anyway, so I worked on my test and I'm really happy with it. I'm excited about having it. I feel like that's something I'm going to wear. I suspect that that will end up being the shawl that ends up staying downstairs. But if it's comfortable, and I do need to think about how I tie it in the back, because I said a lot, and having a knot in my back wouldn't work great. So I need to think about how I'm gonna tie that behind me. And I'll give that a thought while I go pour Dennis's tea. I'll be right back. We have 4 minutes. That should be enough time. Took my glasses off because they're glary, but it doesn't help because it started over. So anyway, so I have to do some rummaging to find my next TV binging. But anyway, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. My mood, my emotional mood is better. I'm feeling better, and I'm sleeping. I had to reheat a little water for Dennis's cup, so that's what that is. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing my parents on Monday. Take my mom to the doctor for her checkup, and yeah, that'll be nice to see them. It's been a long time. It's been 2 months, so. But this new variant of Omicron has got me worried again, so it's always something. But we soldier on, do our best. Super mask. We have the fancy masks. I guess I probably showed you the masks. We have these fancy new masks that are supposed to be the best, that open up like this, and they go over your head, over the back of your head, and they mess up your hair. That's their job, to keep the germs out and mess up your hair. But anyway, that's the kind we use these days to be safe. But I'm going to go visit them. I'll be masked the whole time that I'm there. Because clearly they've got things going around their place too. Mama got the flu last week, so. But, Anyway, I'm looking forward to visiting them on Monday. I'm not sure what we're doing this weekend with Orem. Probably nothing. I think Kim is coming tomorrow, so spread out the visits so that she has company lots of days. And, yeah, that's the plan. But meanwhile, I'm going to work on my tests. D'Urbervilles, K's test D'Urbervilles. And, who's going to read my phone. And putter around here, but it's bright and sunny right at the moment, so that's nice. That makes a big difference. And it's a moderately temperatured, so that's good. And it doesn't look quite so windy. It was so windy yesterday because we had a huge windstorm overnight, and then it stayed windy all day. So it was a very windy walk. And it was chilly. It was in the high 30s, but it was funny because it felt like a spring chill rather than a winter chill. And I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's the level of moisture in the air. But sometimes, you have a cool, it's a cold, cool breeze, but it doesn't penetrate and get into your bones, where the winter does that sometimes. And I don't know what the difference is. Sunshine, maybe. Anyways, you know, so it's going to be a quiet day. We don't have much planned. Dennis has a list of things he wants to do in the kitchen and with his wine and things like that. And, you know, so I'll play with the dogs and putter around the house. Probably not too much. I hope I'll do some sketching and think about some cards because my sister's birthday is next week and I need to send her a card and I would like to paint it. And, and I have packages. I have to get together. I am so sorry, Tammy. I have not sent your package yet. And I haven't sent Monita's package yet either. So this weekend will be the weekend of organizing the packages. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend. Well, that just means I have to get to play with yard and fiber. Dennis's tea is ready. I'm going to go take him his tea and do our morning ritual with the dogs. So I will say goodbye. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.